What up YouTube? How are we feeling today? Hope you're doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic. Back with another Division 2 video, and it's Tuesday, so we're gonna have a look at the vendor reset and a new week. So the Trick League has started as well. We can dive in a new league, get our new backpack trophy and all the other things around it. So definitely dive into that. But let's start with, of course, all the vendors. Jumping first into the countdown vendor. And the first thing we can pick up is the Commando, the named marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, magazine size on this gun, and then of course, because it's a named MMR, perfectly naked. Over to the Sacrificed. 12.9% weapon damage, 8.1% skill haste, and 4.2k armor regeneration. This could be a very nice buy, as we all know that skill damage get boosted by the perfect glass cannon, as this is the named Providence chest. This amplifies all your damage dealt, so the skill damage as well, so you can roll that armor generation away for some crit chance, for example, and just go for your skill build. Then the third one is the Akim's long stick. Comes with marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, rate of fire, and because it's a named MMR, it comes with perfect ranger. Jumping over to the White House. And here we can find the Point Man, the named Gilligard chest. This comes with armor, explosive resistance, headshot damage, and then perfect vanguard. This is another nice buy, especially for all the tank builds out there. If you wanna use perfect vanguard, the explosive resistance is already on there. So if you're going into the new legendaries, explosive resistance is a very nice addition for a tank build as well. Over to the Vector SBR, SMG damage, critical hit chance, swap speed. This comes with strength. Military AKM, assault rifle damage, health, headshot damage, comes with strength. M1911, pistol damage, accuracy, and close and personal as the talent. Backpack of Murakami, skill tier, status effect, critical hit damage, and concussion as the talent. Then over to the Petrov chest, weapon damage, headshot damage, repair skills, and focus on there. Then over to the mods, 10.3% critical hit damage, 8.2% health for your drone, the 4.3% burn damage for your turret, and at last the 4% burn duration for your sticky. Jumping over to the clan, and here we can find the swap chain, the named SMG. This comes with SMG damage, critical hit chance, and damage to target already on there, and of course perfect unwavering as the talent, because it's the named LMG. Backpack of Eclipse, skill tier, status effect. Then the backpack of Tip of the Spear, weapon damage, critical hit damage, could be a very nice buy if you want to go for Tip of the Spear build. Then the True Patriot backpack, armor and hazard protection. Over to the Black Market RPK, comes with Sadis as a talent, critical hit chance, maxed out damage to target out of cover, and LMG damage. Over to the ACR, assault rifle damage, health damage, swap speed, and fast hand as the talent. Then over to the Gloves of Murakami, skill tier, hazard protection, critical hit chance, Chest of Alps, skill tier, skill haste, armor regeneration, and intimidate as a talent. Super 90 shotgun, shotgun damage, damage to armor, optimal range, and killer as the talent. Holster of Empress, skill tier, weapon handling, and health. No thank you. Over to the Chest of Golan, armor, health, critical hit damage, and efficient as the talent. Then over to the mods, 17% repair skills, 8.7% blind death resistance, the 6.1 duration for your turret, and the 4.4% damage for your drone. Jumping over to the campus. The first thing we can find here is the Darkness, marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, health damage, and because it's a named MMR, this comes with the perfect eyeless on there. Over to the M700 Carbon, marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, critical hit damage, and ranger as the talent. Classic M60, LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, maxed out critical hit damage, and spike as a talent on there. Mask of Petrov, weapon damage, skill haste, status effect, holster of RNK, skill tier, explosive resistance, and health. No thank you. Over to the mods, 10% skill haste, 6.3% burn strength for your sticky, the 4% range for your hive, the 5% skill haste for your pulse, and at last the 5.9% shock radius for your traps. Jumping over to the theater. And at the theater we can pick up the Fox's prayers, and this is god rolled or near to, as we all know that we can just roll that attribute away for whatever we think is necessary. This already comes with 15% weapon damage. Of course, that damage you target out of cover on there of 8% because it's the named Overlord knee pads, and then 8.1% status effect that we can roll away. So definitely pick one up if you're still looking for it. This is one of the best knee pads in the game. Over to the ACS 12, shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit chance, and eyeless as the talent. ACR SS, rifle damage, critical hit damage, damage to target out of cover, and perpetuation as the talent. Then over to the new brand set in the game, Brazos the Arquebus. Armor regeneration, headshot damage on these gloves. Knee pads of Overlord, 10.3% weapon damage, skill haste and health on there. Then over to the mod, 15.1k armor on kill, the 4.1 damage for your mine, the 4.2 holstered regeneration for your shield, the 6% damage for your firefly, and at last the 6% duration for your decoy. Jumping over to the DZs. And the commando is for sale here as well. The marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, health damage, and then perfectly naked because it's the named MMR. Covert SRS, maxed out marksman rifle damage, headshot damage, rate of fire, and eyeless as the talent. Classic M60, LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, optimal range, and then fast has as a talent. Mask of Foundry, armor on there, and explosive resistance. Holster of Umbra, the new gear set within the game, weapon damage and status effect. Then over to the Mask of Golan, armor, explosive resistance, skill damage, holster of Douglas and Harding, maxed out weapon damage, skill haste and repair skills. And then over to the mods, but you know my opinion, go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or go for one of the game modes. It's too expensive in the DZs, in my opinion. Jumping over to our next DZ. And that is DZ South. We can find the invisible hand here, assault rifle damage, health damage, maxed out swap speed, and because it's the named assault rifle, it comes with perfect Allegro. Enhanced PP19, SMG damage, critical hit chance, damage to armor, and steady handed as the talent. SOCOM MK16, assault rifle damage, health, stability, and reformation as a talent. X45 tactical, pistol damage, critical hit chance, and finisher as a talent on there. Backpack of Heartbreaker, armor, status effect on there. Umbra chest with weapon damage and critical hit chance on there. So this could be a decent buy, but again, just farm for it in the open world or one of the game modes. It's pretty easy to farm these. Then over to the Backpack of Alps. Skill tier, repair skills, skill haste, and companion as the talent. Then over to the chest of Ozina. Comes with armor, explosive resistant, skill damage, and unbreakable. And then over to the mods, but again, you know my opinion. Go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or go for one of the game modes. It's too expensive in the DZs. Jumping over to our last DZ. And the Harmony is for sale at the last DZ. Rifle damage, critical hit damage, damage to target out of cover, and then perfectly in sync on there. This could be a very nice buy. Just roll whatever to the max that you want. Double barreled shotgun, maxed out shotgun damage, damage to armor, stability, and it comes with future perfect. 1886, rifle damage, critical hit chance, and fast hand as a talent. Then over to the gloves of Foundry, armor, hazard protection, knee pads of Heartbreaker, armor regeneration, gloves of 511, armor, skill haste, and critical hit chance, knee pads of Badger, armor, health, skill haste, and then over to the mods. But again, you know my opinion. Go for the open world, go for the open world vendors, or go for one of the game modes. It's too expensive in the DZs. Jumping over to New York. And there is a Vector SBR for sale here. Again, SMG damage, critical hit chance, critical hit damage, and Optimist as a talent. Black Market RPK, maxed out LMG damage, damage to target out of cover, damage to armor on there as well. And Optimist. So if you don't want to go for Optimist, roll that away, optimize the rest, and you have a universal black market RPK that you can just change the talent away whenever you want. Spas 12, shotgun damage, damage to armor, optimal range and eyeless as a talent. Magnum, pistol damage, critical hit chance and vindictive as a talent. Backpack of Araldi, weapon damage, headshot damage, status effect and calculated as a talent on there. Knee pads of RNK, skill tier, armor regeneration, repair skills. Then over to the Brazos, the Arquebus mask, and this could be a very nice buy. Armor, critical hit damage and weapon handling on there. Then roll that weapon handling away for whatever you think is necessary. Then over to the mods, 10% skill haste, 8.2% disrupt resistance, the 4.3% damage for your turret, the 8.8% radius for your pulse, and at last the 4.3% duration for your traps. Jumping over to our last vendor of today. And there we are, at Roy, the MK16 is for sale with assault rifle damage, almost maxed out health damage, rate of fire and in sync as the talent. M249, LMG damage, damage to target off cover, accuracy and steady-handed as a talent. M870 express, shotgun damage, damage to armor, headshot damage and pommel as a talent. 93R, vindictive as a talent, optimal range and pistol damage. And then over to the chest of Guard, armor, critical hit damage, weapon handling and spark on there. Gloves of Providence, maxed out weapon damage, critical hit chance and repair skills could be a very nice buy if you're still looking for these gloves. Roll the repair skills away for whatever you think is necessary. Optimize the critical hit chance and you have God Roll Provident gloves. Then over to the Mask of Overlord, weapon damage, critical hit damage, weapon handling. And then over to the last mods of today, 4.5% critical hit chance, 8.2% blind death resistance, the 4.2% damage for your mine, the 1 extra target for your firefly, and at last the 6% duration for your decoy. But yeah guys, that's pretty much it for the first vendor of this vendor reset. Of course, tomorrow I'm gonna close everything off with Cassie Mendoza. Hopefully she has some good stuff in store for us as well, because this vendor reset has a few very nice buys if you ask me. Of course, those maxed out knee pads of Fox sprayers, you can god roll them himself, definitely pick one of those up, and a lot of other stuff is for sale as well. The new brand set, the new gear set, and a few other nice guns as well. So hit me up in the comments down below what you picked up, but I will see you tomorrow for Cassie Mendoza, and I will be live streaming again, of course, at Twitch/IamPurePrime. Catch you there, but that's it. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribers button, and of course that notification bell. PurePrime out!